Big one going down at the Royal Rumble this year is going to be Kane and his good buddy Braun Strowman going up against Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal Championship of Monday Night Raw. This honestly is going to be a three-way match, a lot like the match for the SmackDown WWE Championship. I think this, honestly, when it goes down, is probably going to be a big match. But because of the fact this match involves Kane, I can honestly tell you guys that I'm a little loopy on it. I don't think this is going to be, that big of a deal. This match honestly reminds me of the three-way for the World Heavyweight Championship. I believe back in about 2003 when it was Goldberg. He was putting his title up on the line against Triple H and Kane. And I think a lot of people thought, even back then, that Kane was in that match to take the fall, where they could transfer the title from Goldberg to Triple H, where Triple H would get to have the championship and Goldberg wouldn't have to take the fall because of the supposed bad blood at the time between Triple H and Goldberg. Goldberg not really being happy with his position in the company, even though he was champion, and just basically saw the writing on the wall. This was not WCW, and he wanted to get out. This will probably be a big match. Braun has been in big matches on pay-per-view, for a while now. Brock seems to always show up, and whether if it's Paul Heyman or somebody working with them, finds a way to put the big spots in there where the match doesn't have to take a lot of time, but it is sort of, hitting you hard to the point where you're like, oh, man, that was good once it was done, even though you're sort of looking at the clock like, man, I think that match went down and it only was about 3 minutes long. I'm not looking for a ton out of this. I think everybody knows that we're getting to the point where it's going to be Brock Lesnar having the championship go on the line against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. So it's just the point of him winning this match. I guess, Brock's not even going to be at the Elimination Chamber next month. So that's all he really has to do to get to the point where then we need a number one contender for Monday Night Raw to put on the line at the upcoming WrestleMania coming up around the corner. And then I guess you can finally have where Roman beats Brock, which was supposed to be the story of WrestleMania 31 before Seth Rollins got involved. And then, Roman beat Triple H, and then Roman beat Undertaker. And he's still not over. So we got to have him beat Brock. So we'll see what goes down with this one. Braun Strowman someday. It's hard for me to say. I was just about to say that someday Braun Strowman's probably going to be WWE champion. But I still look at Braun Strowman a lot like Stinsky. Or Stinsky, he went back. He changed his gimmick. He shaved his head. He got all, scary looking. They fed him to Cena. And then the guy was out of the company. I'm not sure that Strowman really is that guy that's going to be around forever, because I think sooner than later, the Raw writers are going to paint Strowman into some sort of a funny-looking gimmick, and he's never going to be the same ass-kicker ever again. But in this match, call your bookie, tell them all, I'm betting on Brock, because he's winning the title. He's not winning the title, I apologize. He's keeping the title, and we're going on to WrestleMania.